Establishing the total cost of risk and the financial benefits of mitigation within one's own organization is the first step in influencing investment. The C-suite will suggest our need to know the total cost of ownership for security. Our ability to represent fully loaded costs of personnel, services, technology, licenses, and maintenance should impress no one. On the other hand, our ability to have command of that detail as a percentage of historical and anticipated risk will open some eyes. Aggregating the data is job one. It is essential for calculating risk mitigation contribution and ROI. Each of the areas depicted in this slide carry monetary and risk elements for a company, community, institution, or organization. Accident costs will include injury, damage, lost productivity. Business interruption for major events is easily accessible from historical reporting data. Many severe incidents do not rise to insurance claim deductibles, yet cost large organizations millions of lost revenue opportunity. Criminal injury is a turnover driver on and off the job. Frequency and severity drive medical benefits and casualty insurance costs, including workers' compensation and general liability. Compliance costs include all regulatory fines and penalties, including local permit violations, false alarms, and health and safety violations. Customer experience includes consequential costs from churn resulting from a failure to meet expectations. Frequency and cost of liability events drive insurance premiums, legal services, and asterisks on the annual report. Environmental considerations affect all stakeholders. If your facility is not right from a security, safety, lighting, cleanliness, temperature, or complementary ambience point of view, patrons and stakeholders will go elsewhere. Stakeholder confidence, as we have seen, is the holy grail. If associates, customers, partners, and the community know that you will do the right thing, brand reputation benefits, including benefit of the doubt, even after a catastrophic event. On the other hand, unmitigated risks, including theft and fraud, drive costs, deny sales, constrain available labor and other resources. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, voluntary turnover signals that the organization does not care and ought to be closely watched. Metric for risk to plan, strategy, and resilience. Unmitigated voluntary turnover negatively impacts institutional knowledge, customer care, and brand reputation. Only when organizations begin to discern their true total cost of risk will they appreciate the value effective mitigation will bring. Data builds understanding. In the immortal words of Sherlock Holmes, data, data, data. I cannot build bricks without clay. Collecting and aggregating metrics for relevant trend reporting and ROI analysis is strongly recommended. Determining return on investment will require input and authentication by your organization's financial analysts. In this example, year-over-year gross metrics allow a calculation of 14.36 million security services contribution, including hard and soft loss reductions in crime and accidents, process optimization savings, asset recoveries, and cost avoidance. Total security costs of 3.7 million, including fully loaded personnel and benefits, as well as third-party service costs, depreciation, and maintenance, are subtracted along with the net operating losses of 3.1 million due to crimes, accidents, breaches, etc., to yield net contribution of 7.56 million. The return on investment calculation simply divides the net contribution of 7.56 million by the security cost of 3.7 million to yield an estimated return on investment of $2.04 for every security dollar spent. Bottom line, this is a service that not only pays for itself, but enables incrementally improved stakeholder experiences and dividends. An executive summary of drivers crisply points out green indicator wins, including a 16% reported crime rate reduction with a $2.6 million year-over-year cost improvement. Similarly, a 41% in reduction of authorized network use accounts for $4.1 million in savings. In the interest of transparency, the cautionary orange discloses a 6% budget overrun for workplace violence and awareness programming, but underscores offset savings reported in the first two metrics. Lastly, a cautionary tale where a convicted felon who lied on their resume was hired out of policy and caused a $600,000 uninsured fidelity loss. ROI would have been $2.20 versus $2.04 had the policy been followed. Ideally, this influencing slide would be the first in your deck for any management meeting. If your presentation time is cut short, it summarizes your entire program. It is the elevator speech for anyone on your team. It is the story your boss wants when they ask for a single slide to share with the board. It is your collateral for the future request of a trusted steward that mitigates risk and uncertainty while advancing the operational plan, organization's mission, and brand reputation. Estimating return on investment requires calculation of multiple values year over year. The three charts depicted here for an anonymous retailer, beginning with the top left, depict test store risk reductions in blue from 29 to 12 incidents per thousand units, 2001 through 2005. Control units depicted in red appear to be experiencing an increase from 5 to 19 events per thousand units. The bottom left chart depicts year-over-year asset loss reductions as a percentage of sales. Both charts on the left-hand portion of the slide infer incremental contribution. The company net revenue growth illustrated on the right appears to benefit from a wide range of loss and cost control, including injuries, asset losses, business interruption, personnel turnover, and related claims reductions. Proven protection and risk mitigation practices can be engineered as the gift that keeps on giving, only with continuous investment and a risk-based strategic roadmap. Leadership courage may still be required to make the case that the job is never done. Stakeholder hazards are ever present, compliance requirements are formidable, and all require our ongoing diligence.